So how's this offseason been for you?
It's been good. I think the team's really come together a lot. And I think having Coach Trumain come in the summer has been really good for us to kind of just challenge us in a way. And again, that's kind of helped us come together as a team and get ready for the season.
What differences do you notice in Coach Drew?
Each strength coach is going to kind of have their own take on things. At the end of the day, I think the biggest thing is just kind of being disciplined and paying attention to little details and kind of how that's going to help us during the season.
What are the areas that you improved in the offseason, with Coach Drew?
I think a big thing for me was my flexibility. Again, like little things like that, right? So just that, and then kind of just a lot of like on the field stuff. Just for me is kind of getting used to the offense was a big thing for me. I think having last year for that was huge for me.
What are some of the challenges that you faced, getting used to the offense?
I think anytime you come in somewhere, like football's football at the end of the day, but kind of just getting those extra reps with the guys now, having a full off season, and not necessarily having to think when you line up, just being able to play, I think has been huge for me.
In that sense, how different is this camp compared to last year's camp?
It's kind of night and day for me. I think for me, like I said, it's like me just being allowed to play football, right? It's not me worrying about what my assignment is, kind of how to do it. It's just, all right, I know exactly what to do. I know how to do it now. It's kind of just executing.
Is it easier to showcase your talent in that sense when you're like thinking a little bit less?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think also kind of having that connection with Jaden now and the quarterbacks and just knowing where they want to put the ball, where the coaches want us to be at certain times, certain spots, and that's been super helpful.
How's being around him kind of helped you understand the offense and get comfortable with it?
And I think both of us we came in at the same time, so I think be able to just having now a full almost year and a half now of just us be able to actually practice together, but then also like off the field, like watch film together, be in the weight room together, just kind of build that relationship off the field. I think again, once you hit the field, I think having that trust with each other is huge.
In your opinion, what is the most important factor of getting chemistry with the quarterback?
Just trust. Them knowing that you're going to be where you're supposed to be at the right time, you're going to come with the ball. To the end of the day, they got to put the team in the best position, and the same thing for us. Like our job is to make them right? So no matter what happens with them, we got to be in the right spot. And so again, just kind of them trusting us to be in the right spot is huge.
Coach Riley just talked about how that third wide receiver position is being this tough competition. Yeah. What opportunity do you feel like you have in front of yourself?
I think we had a lot of guys in that room to compete, right? I think for me, it's just kind of being consistent. I think it's going to play how it's supposed to play out, but at the end of the day, like, I think everybody just wants to win. I think that's the big thing for us this year in our room is just like, at the end of the day, no matter how that happens, we just want to win, right? So whatever role we end up playing within that is what it is. But coming out here every single day, putting your best, and the result's going to play itself out. But doing everything we can to get to that point. At the end of the day, when we win, it's worth it.
What areas have you improved being around this coaching staff, being around Riley and the wide receivers coaches?
I think the big thing for me was just kind of football IQ. I think part of that again is learning the offense. You kind of, as you get used to different coaches, you kind of learn again where they want you in certain spots. And then also I think just little stuff, right? I think making the jump to this level. I think before for me was like I could rely a lot on my athleticism that I can't necessarily do as much at this level. So it's kind of just refine those little things that I think coming in this year being really good for me.
Do you notice that big of a difference splitting the room between inside and outside wide receivers, like logistically and stuff like that?
You miss hearing like them in the room, but I think like in terms of logistically, it's not that big. We're doing the same stuff. It's still Coach Simmons in there. It's not that big of a difference in that sense.
What has been your evaluation of the secondary, the cornerbacks and the safeties, and how they've played through camp?
We got a lot of really talented guys in that room. A lot of guys who really can help us win it. And so, I think having that depth, when their number is called, I don't think there's any question about anybody in that entire room from top to bottom who can come in and play for us. So I think it makes us better too, right? When no matter what group you're rolling with that day, like you're getting a good look. I think it helps everybody.
What's been your evaluation of the freshmen? How have they kind of adjusted to the offense? Yeah. And is there anything that you kind of told them coming in about it?
You got some guys in that class. Chinook and Corey and Rowe. Super athletic guys, work really hard. And at the end of the day, I think that's all you can ask for with a freshman, right? They come in and they put their head down and work. Like that's really all you can ask for. Yeah.
What do you think is the defining characteristic of your game?
I think for me, it's consistency and just giving 110 every play. Like I think at the end of the day, like anything else, kind of things can happen every play, but you can control those things, and as long as you control that, like you're gonna be in a good spot.